Once you receive your dot device in the mail, it's time to activate and connect your dot profile. The process is the same for cards, thins, and classics. First, I will demonstrate the card. Remove it from the packaging and tap it to the back of your phone. A link will pop up. Follow the link and you should see which device you're about to connect. You can log in if you already created a profile or sign up to create one right now. And that's it. Your dot device is now connected and you're ready to start networking. You can check the settings and see which dot devices you have connected. You can connect multiple devices to a single profile. Here, we will demonstrate how to connect the dot.classic. The process is identical. As you can see, you're about to activate the dot.classic. Just log in again, and now the dot.classic is connected to your dot profile. And you can see which devices are linked to your profile in the menu under Connected Devices. The same goes for the dot.thin. Tap and log in, and your thin is now connected to your profile. You have the option to remove and unlink a dot device from the profile if you have more than one dot device connected. Here, we are removing the blue dot.classic from the profile. Please keep in mind, the first dot device connected to the profile cannot be unlinked. Now, let's see how dot works on all types of phones. First, we will start with the iPhones. For all newer iPhones that came out after the iPhone X, no extra steps are required. Make sure the dot has been activated. Hold it to the back near the camera and just tap. A link should pop up which will take you to the dot profile. Refrain from tapping when the screen is off, or no link will appear. Just turn the screen on and tap. The link will work and open your profile directly. Please note that the tap feature will not work when the camera is open. As an alternative, you can open your dot profile, get your custom QR code and scan it using the phone camera. A link will pop up and you'll be directed to your dot profile. Another option, if you have a card, simply swipe open the camera and scan the QR code. A link will pop up just the same and you'll be taken to your dot profile. For the iPhone 7, 8, and 10, scanning a dot just takes one extra step. Swipe open the control center and tap the NFC icon. You'll be prompted to tap your dot to the phone. The link will be displayed and from there you'll be taken to the dot profile. If for whatever reason you don't see the NFC icon in the control center, you can always just use the QR code to share your dot profile. Just open the camera, scan the code, and follow the link. If the icon is missing, it most likely means the phone needs to be updated. A few takeaways: make sure the phone screen is on, make sure you're tapping the sweet spot, and make sure you open the control center before you tap an iPhone 7, 8, or 10. Great! Now you know how to tap all iPhones. Let's move on to Android phones. The tapping feature has been available on Android devices for a lot longer than on iPhones. But make sure the Android device is on the list of NFC-enabled phones. The majority of Androids come with the NFC function turned on by default. If for some reason the NFC is turned off, just navigate to Settings, search NFC, and turn it on. Once NFC is enabled, we're ready to start tapping. The sweet spot for Android devices is a little lower than iPhones, closer to the middle of the phone. Once you tap the link, it will open directly. If it's your first time opening the link on an Android phone, you'll be prompted to pick a browser. We recommend the default browser. And there you go. You are now an expert tapper and ready to share your dot profile with all types of phones. Before you stick your dot, please make sure you activate it. You're free to place your dot on any service, but when sticking it to an iPhone, make sure to avoid putting on the top or the middle. We recommend sticking it to the bottom of your device to avoid it scanning itself. For the thin, we recommend you place it under a case for prolonged durability. It works perfectly through the case, and it is a discreet and low-profile way to share all of your contact info. The sweet spot on iPhones is right here at the top or on the camera. For Androids, it's in the middle of the device. Sometimes tapping with a little more motion is required to get the scanner to turn on and read your dot. For any issues you might have when setting up your dot profile, we have a full video tutorial walking you through every step of the process. And if you're still having trouble setting up your dot, please don't hesitate to reach out via email or Instagram. Our email is support@dotcards.net, and our Instagram is @dot.cards. We are always here if you need help. Happy connecting!